Where message from Spirit. These are collective readings. I do consider these readings to be timeless as you are watching these readings. But that's when it's necessary for you to be aware of it. If you appreciate my time and energy in doing these readings, let me know. Give me a thumbs up. If you have any comments you'd like to share, please do. If you're watching this after the fact, you can watch this from the beginning, or you can go and just jump to the timeline. I don't know how long I'll do this reading. But we'll at least get one message out. If you would like to show a little love my way, you can do so. Donation details are in the description. Do I use my dragon cards? So you know what? I feel like using my typical deck. So I'm going to leave that deck as is. I'm going to use both my new deck and my old deck. I need to get it. I'll be back in a second. All right. Let's see. A moon message. Or not a moon message. I guess I'm still on moon message energy. Must be because I'm a little tired. I did an Aries reading and I kept on saying Aries moon. It's all like the night of moon messages. Anyway. Let's go and see just not a message. Just a general message. And to kick off this general message, I have 8 of Cups. Adventurous spirit. Also 2, having courage. Tap into your courage. Tap into the adventure. There's only one way to go, and that's forward. No looking back, no going back. Only forward. And since forward is where you have to go, might as well enjoy it. What is this forward? Travel's upcoming soon. Also, too, not a lot of support in leaving. Not a lot of support where you are either, but to move outside of that, not a lot of support. Thank you. I have spirit. I have red flag. And I have monogamy. Cold, spirit, red flag, and monogamy. All under an 8 of cups of courage to depart. Also to be don't expect a lot of support for the decisions that you're going to make, both on an emotional level and probably too on that you will have not that much support, because this actually just benefits you. This is your journey that you have to take alone. Your journey that will only benefit you, won't benefit others who are not also feeling the call to an adventurous opportunity. And also to seeing that where you are and what you've been doing, there could be better. So that's pretty much a situation. And I have judgment. Judgment with tenderness, emotional, forgive, okay, well, this is a message that I'm getting, not quite what I'm saying. But with judgment, I have tenderness, emotional, forgive, and dirty. Spirit saying this, not necessarily me, but let bygones be bygones. Do you forgive yourself? Do you forgive others? Well, it's asking for you to let it go. Also asking you to make sure that as you acknowledge, or precisely probably because you acknowledge the wrong that's been done to you, first of all, don't allow yourself to be hurt any more than you already are, if you can, but also, too, don't allow yourself to be hardened by it. There's beauty in your vulnerability. There's beauty in your softness. There's beauty in the fact that you will feel and hope. Even the bottom of the deck energy, too, as I pulled out that judgment, I have 3 of Swords. 3 of Swords, King of Pentacles, Hangman, Queen of Pentacles, or Emperor, Hangman. Anyway, definitely here I have vulnerability, and I don't know, this just does make you stronger, but it makes you stronger to go and keep yourself emotionally open. Be soft, don't be hard. Don't be like those who could hurt so easily. What exactly that forgive is, I'm not going to touch that. I'll go on to developing the entire message some more. But what I do definitely feel from this is that the lessons here for you primarily to comprehend is don't become like those who hurt you. Don't close yourself off to the death. The death killed off their sensitivities. And don't be like that. Move beyond it, and move beyond it precisely by still being emotional, still being open, still being soft, still caring. And I have the moon, bottom of the deck energy, 7 of wands, king of swords. Again, we have some more feeling. All of this is feeling too. 8 of cups, judgment, the moon. Moon gets two-timer, ashamed, high school, and sheep. Well, first of all, not following what you feel. This is a stifled moon. This moon has fallen in line. This moon, it is a foolish energy. It's one that fell in line with others. Allow the circumstances to push them around, whether this is your energy or the energy of that person who you need to forgive, that person who did you dirty. Definitely, I have in this energy, somebody was swept away with the moment. Someone also, too, listened to what other people said. Someone, too, in this energy, wasn't using their head. They weren't acting mature. And also, too, in this energy, someone fell in line, and I expected you to fall in line as well. Someone stepped out of the boundaries of what everyone else does, and someone stayed entrenched in it, even though it wasn't the right thing to do. Page of Pentacles. Opportunity that's finally coming. 4 of Pentacles, 3 of Wands. Jealous. Speaks for itself. Dark jealousy. Consumed for days over opportunity. And trying to hold it. Okay, getting more and more of a message here. Basically, the opportunities that are afforded you, the opportunities also too that you have experienced, the opportunities that are yet to come. Someone is intensely jealous of that. They're jealous of what you've already accomplished. They're jealous of what is yet to come. Trying to hinder that where you could be, but you would get opportunities that they could not get, they would not get. And that upsets them. Ten of Wands. More tens there. Four of Wands. Seven of Pentacles. Number one message from Spirit. Keep on moving. Where you are right now is not where you're meant to remain. It may be tempting to go and settle where you're at, and obviously you could. But it's not where you're meant to be, not where you're meant to stay. And also, too, there's more growth here. There's more growth for you, more avenues for you to go and explore. Your golden environment has yet to be created. Thoughtful, positive, and gold spoon. But there is some intense success awaiting you. It is something that is in your energy. And where this intense success is not where you currently are. But keep moving in a thoughtful manner, and you'll get there. I think also, too, in this energy, Spirit wants you to focus on the light in your life and the gifts you have been given. What talents and abilities have you been afforded? Those are what you should be focusing on, not necessarily the people and the situations that you've been attempting to use them in. And keep yourself positive. Keep yourself fresh. Keep yourself in the highest vibration you can. And I feel one definite way of doing that is by honoring the gifts you've been given. And those gifts you've been given are the passport for you to be led to where is a very wealthy and supportive spot. It's a struggle right now, but it's only to urge you to make sure that you go to where you're appreciated. That's your birthright. And fate wants to ensure you get there. Let's go and see one more message. One more message. I have an early day ahead of me, but I want to do a few readings. Let's see. Caring. Hate. Wooden spoon. And sexy. So, first part of this coming out, for those of you hating the situation you're in, caring a bit too much perhaps about what other people are thinking. It feels like the things that catch your attention, some of those things are really inconsequential and you just need to go and move beyond it. I mean, it's like, junk anyways, low frequency. What else can it do? What else can those situations create other than low frequency, negative vibrational type of energy? And being too emotionally open to something or situations that are coming your way simply because there is a gravitational pull to it. With sexy, you invite a bunch of things. Just because you're inviting a bunch of things doesn't mean you focus on the negativity. We'll get more. I have sheep. Cards. First quarter moon, which is coming up. Another action card. And heal. Well, now with the sheep, we could be referring to somebody born in the year of the sheep or events that happened in the year of the sheep. Is a male sheep called a ram? I'm not really up on my my sheep. Unfortunately, I'm not really fluent with sheep. But I do think a male sheep is called a ram. One could also maybe think about, does this refer to maybe Taurus energy? Maybe. But with those nuances here in sheep, I just wanted to call that year of the sheep. Could also be Taurus energy. Could be relating to a year, something that happened a year of a sheep. Check it out online. Could also be a follower. With take action and heal. There's no disillusions here. Any sort of questions that you've had about the situation, you should be enlightened to it now. Maybe too, you realize just how And that just means that now you have, well, clear visibility of it. As I said, there's no more mystery about what is, why, what could have been. Everything. If it's not clear now, it's going to become increasingly more clear as time progresses. It's like more and more knowledge is coming in, more and more pieces are fitting in, and what those pieces are, I do feel are unpleasant. But you're also going to be getting validation that the actions you've taken prior, the actions you took on hunch, maybe you thought you were like overcompensating and you were just doing things, maybe even something uncalled for, just going extra. But now you're going to see that, yes, that was justified. Your hunches were right on the money. What you perceived was that, but now you're even getting more than that. There are answers, very clear answers that are coming up, no more speculation. And with that speculation, you can put that behind you. You're getting hard facts to validate that which you've already known. Excuse me. Let's find out more. I have mismatch. Do you feel like drawing a tarot? Knight of Pentacles. First of all, what you could build and what they could build are two entirely different things. Or what you could build in this circumstance, ideas too large, ideas, goals too lofty. You have Judgment and Eight of Pentacles. I can still put that there. A different way of operating, and also to definitely different ideas of success. Intrinsically, what someone sees as good really isn't that good in the eyes of another. Fragile bonds. Apology. Meeting. Not only is the truth going to be revealed, well, everything's going to be out in the open. Took a long enough time too, let me say, Knight of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, and Judgment. Took a long enough time for things to be out in the open and see how they are. See how it's been. See the truth of the subject. Also too, to see the lies that were being said, how people were manipulated, perhaps to certain things that were said to evoke empathy or sympathy for a situation. Someone was trying to, a person that did dirty, a person that you have to heal from, a person that now everything is increasingly being made clear. It's being seen how they elicited sympathy for their situation. And that's all it was a tool. There was nothing authentic about the so-called care they profess to have. Ox, sadist, and popular. Not everybody wanted to throw their weight behind this person. All this livestock, ox, horse, sheep, could also, of course, be referring to those years or people in that zodiac. We're still talking, though, about animals that are social, and they rely upon social bonds. They rely upon the community and their standing in the community. This person definitely cares about how they're perceived by the greater community. And it feels like they've also used you. Perhaps you're being used as an element to enrich them, enrich their own perception in the eyes of others. Definitely. In that energy, it feels like before, and it feels like now. There's a tendency, especially as we started off that reading was sexy, to have you be almost like an avatar for various people, meaning various things. For as long as it lasts. Tiger, of course, could be somebody born in the year of the tiger. What would that be? 98? And there's some other years too. Can't quite recall them. But year of the tiger, someone born in the year of the tiger, an event year of the tiger, also could be here with hangman, a Piscean tiger, someone with strong Pisces energy with that defend here. Could also be someone with maybe a Pisces Mars. Maybe. Could be Pisces energy in external facing energies in their chart. I'd say rising, I'd say Mars, Sun. Trying to think of other energies. A little tired. Could be Mercury. meat eater, new person, runner, and holding on. Oh, this message from Spirit is essentially saying, well, almost like the energy of catching a butterfly. You crush that butterfly. That butterfly will essentially move on, eventually move on. Some people can enjoy that. Some people would travel with a butterfly, and others would resent the fact that such beauty would be only fleeting for them to experience. Meat eater, new person, runner, holding on. Will you captivate? Have you captivated? How can they go and keep one penned in? Keep you from expanding your boundaries. Keep you from new engagements, new ideas. Also, too, as new ideas, you've taken all the lessons you've seen, how far you could grow, and know that there's more for you. Some people are prepared to grow with that, and other people are not. Some people are satisfied with what they have. They want to keep their world very tiny and just add on to it. They're trying to entice you. And perhaps a tempting offer to be celebrated, to be acknowledged. But ultimately, something feels off. Especially once you take a closer look at the situation. Things don't quite measure up. Six of Swords, Ten of Swords. They don't measure up, and ultimately, all these cards falling out. Five of Cups, Ten of Swords, Wheel of Fortune. Time to move on. I feel like there's a bunch of energy here. Number one, definitely, I'm sure some answers have come to you. That's something that you felt, and you've gotten the full story or more of the full story that's going to be unfolding. So there's more yet to come. Ultimately, you're going to get validation for leaving. Lots of transitory energy here, lots of leaving that which you have known. Happily so. Also, too, frustration for those who cannot follow where you're going. The ones left behind. Also, too, they could never get the opportunities that you'll get. They don't have the fluency, and also too, even just the desire to open themselves up in those manners. It's like they don't have the imagination for it unless somebody explicitly defines it for them. Those are my messages for now. I'm going to head out. I'll probably have to get up in a couple hours anyway. And it's probably like 3 or so a.m. where I am. Anyway, until next time, everybody, thank you for your time. Bye-bye.